Story time on the craziest girl at my high school. And I don't mean fun crazy. I know you guys have been waiting for the story times, and I'm finally all done with high school. So I'm gonna start doing like one really good one a week. I'm only gonna tell these stories from my personal experience. I don't want to spread like any false information, any false rumors. So if I don't know, I won't be sharing the information. But what I do know is that this girl came to our high school. I forget which year, but she came to our high school. She was all the rave. She was super pretty. She seemed to be super nice. I think I know why she came to our school, but I'm not for sure, so I'm not gonna say it. I never really had a big run-in with her until my best friend at the time started dating her ex. I always have heard things because she went through a lot of friend groups, and there was just always some kind of drama attached to that, you know? So anyway, my best friend starts dating her ex. They broke up. She said she didn't cheat. He said she did. She said, I don't know what's true, but basically he meets my best friend, and when I tell you, these two together are the perfect couple, I can't even explain. Like, they're so in love, they're gonna get married. If they don't, I don't believe in love. This girl also gets a boyfriend around the same time. They're both moved on. Great. No, not great, because she's not. She keeps finding ways to text her ex, which is now my best friend's boyfriend, so you know, it's unsettling. They're a happy couple. Leave them alone. He never answers her. He keeps blocking her. Eventually gets to the point where she literally is texting him through her friend's phone. She like sent him a song that like reminded her of him. I'm just like, what? You have a boyfriend. I remember my friend showing me like a DM where she was like, my mom saw you driving today. I was thinking of you. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, it gets to the point where she literally texts him through her friend's phone and is kind of like blackmailing him to talk to her in a way. I'm not going to say why, you know, those are her reasons. That's not for me to talk about on the internet. And my best friend is hanging out with her boyfriend. So, you know, she stands on business and is like, look, if you need to talk to him, like, I'll be right here on the phone with him, but you can call if you need. So the girl's like, never mind. So it's just kind of at a point where, you know, she has a boyfriend. She shouldn't be texting her ex. So this is where I come in. I'm very good at confrontation. I'm also very good with my words. So me and my best friend sit down and we type a long letter for her that's very nice and direct. It wasn't mean whatsoever. The worst part was the end where we were just like, look, if you need help from your ex, we're gonna have to screenshot these texts and send them to your boyfriend because what is going on? She reads the text, but she doesn't answer it. And of course we go to school that week and hear that my best friend apparently sent her some mean text. Obviously no one believed this because, you know, my best friend at the time is so problematic. Literally, no one batted an eye when she said something. No, it goes mute for a while, and then we're at the point where my best friend's boyfriend needs his clothes back from this girl. So my friend texts her the first time and asks, and she's just like, well, why doesn't my ex pick it up? Then my best friend fought back and said he doesn't want to waste the gas. So she pulls the I'm not home right now, which is fine. So my best friend texts again and asks for the clothes again, and just saying that she'll swing by to grab them if you leave them on the front porch. Swings by, no one's there. She doesn't get out of her car. There was really no response, so she just kind of went on with her life. And the girl then said she gave away all of his stuff, which didn't make sense for reasons, but I don't want to get the story wrong, so we're just gonna continue. Anyway, this girl's mom ends up texting the girl's ex's, my best friend's boyfriend, and the whole thing is kind of complicated, basically saying that my best friend and her boyfriend's little sister were like harassing this girl. Just everyone knows that that's not true. This girl's mom also called my best friend a horse. Like, what? Sorry, but if you are over the age of 30 and you need to talk crap about high school girls, what are you doing? Her mom has literally made so many girls feel bad about themselves, like almost bullied out of friend groups. Like, I know this is a fact for sure because I have witnessed it. But regardless of the fact, this whole thing just goes on for way too long, and I'm like walking in the hallway behind her and she just doesn't care about who's around her, I guess, because I just hear her talking about this whole scenario completely wrong. Like, she's telling the story. Oh, I messed up on those. Telling the story so wrong and calling my best friend a fan. My best friend doesn't even say this girl's name, let alone act like a fan. And I made a story time about that whole kind of interaction as well, but I've been very careful about the story times that I share because I did it once to this other girl. Actually, that girl might top craziest chick. I don't even know. I'm not gonna say that because that's mean, but I did do like a story time about homecoming drama, and she made it seem like I was bullying her because I was calling out all the bullying I went through being her friend. Like, what? That'll be another story time. I just don't understand. I'm trying to do these as graceful as possible because, you know, like, I'm not a mean person. I don't like to talk bad about people, but I'm not afraid to spill the truth. And like, right out of high school, no one probably knows who I'm talking about, but basically this whole encounter with this girl lasted like a year and a half, I swear. It's like she forgot me and my best friend at the time literally like lived through each other. Like, everything I knew, she knew. Like, it was like our lives were one, you know? So pretty much the craziest part of all that was just the fact that she still had a boyfriend. It's one thing if you're still hung up on your ex and like you miss him and are trying to ruin someone's relationship, but you have a boyfriend. And there's been other weird allegations with that relationship, but that's not for me to talk on. But I'm ready to go. I actually really like my makeup today. I think it looks super cute and summery. So I hope you guys have a great day. There's a little story time for you guys. I hope you like it. Peace out. Love you. Bye.
Hey y'all, get ready with me. I am super duper late to school because you are not going to believe what happened to me this morning. So I woke up at a pretty decent time, and all of a sudden I wake up with my ear bleeding. Y'all see this hole right now? Y'all see this hole? Yes, I woke up with my ear bleeding. And at first, my earring, I had my second piercing and it wasn't there. I was like, what happened to it, right? And I woke up with it like hurting, and I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense because the earring backing is there. And at first, I was kind of slow with it. I was like, wait, what? Maybe I like tossed and turned in my sleep and like it yanked off because it was bleeding. And I was like really scared because I was like, what the hell? I was putting tissue on it and everything. But then I realized that the backing is still on my ear, like the butterfly backing that it has and like the earring, like the backing of the earring. So I was like, no way, no way. I felt my ear and the earring was stuck in my ear. I'm about to show y'all the earring. All right, so this is what the earring's supposed to look like. This was stuck in my ear. Like, this whole part was stuck in my ear. I was feeling it, bro, and there was like a ball in my ear. And I was like, no way. I had to think twice. And at that same period of time when it happened, when I was trying to like wiggle it out, I was feeling sick all of a sudden. So that was an extra 10 minutes that I could have used for getting ready. And I'm so late to school, y'all. It is 8:11. So this was the earring that was stuck in my ear, and this is what it's supposed to look like. Yo, when I felt it, I was like, no way. Like, it was just no way. Like, no way that was stuck in my ear, bro. No way. And on top of that, at that same time when I was like wiggling out and trying to like get it out, I was feeling sick too. So I was like on the toilet for a good like 10 minutes. But then my dad came with tweezers and stuff like that, and he was just, you know, yanking it out. He put ice on it to numb it and everything. It was just a whole big process, bro. It just took up. I'm surprised I didn't have to go to the doctor, but he got it out. It's just swollen. It's so swollen now. Like, oh my God. But yeah, that was just an interesting morning. Y'all do not understand how late to school I am. I'm so late. It is 8:14, and I'm supposed to be there by 8:30, and I still haven't done my hair yet. Like, we show no remorse. That's what life is. I broke her back in the mid-back. Chef G. I put this on it, some bacitracin, and yeah, and I put peroxide on it too to make sure that it doesn't get infected any more than it is. But yeah. These gummies are so good. They're not even gummies, they're multivitamins. I be eating them like a candy though. I need to stop doing that. For real though, I gotta lock in because I'm mad late. It's 8:20 right now. Ooh, I already have mad latenesses already. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a detention. Whew. Whoa. You're late as fuck. It is 8:28 right now. I'm supposed to be there, but you know, one thing about me is I'm gonna take my time when I get ready. The fuck? But thank God I have a free first period, so I won't be late to like any classes, just to my homeroom. But yeah, I'm almost done here. I'm just gonna like brush my hair, and yeah, that's the hairstyle for today, y'all. Something calm. You know, something new actually. I never tried like the slick back over here. But yeah. Y'all, I need to go. Oh my God. I keep saying that, but I'm really just gonna keep taking my time. Like, just do my lashes, you know, brushing them. Alright, so I'm about to leave. So alright, so thank y'all for watching. Bye, pretties and uglies.
It's time with products that are all under $15 at Target. Y'all already know how much I love my girl MCO Beauty. Let's play a little game.
Every single makeup product I use in this video, you have to guess which one the dupe is for. I'm gonna start priming my face with their grip primer. And I need her to grip because it is so hot in Arizona. I'm sweating everything off. Don't sleep on my girl. While that sets, I'm gonna do my brows. I feel like this one is so obvious. I absolutely love this brush. The other one that I've used is literally crusty. These literally comb your eyebrows up to your hairline. The lamination did not lie. Okay, next, which I think is my favorite product. I use this one every day. And like, seriously, this exact one, like, go watch my Get Ready With Me's. This is the MCO Beauty Flawless Glow. Just wait till you see what $14.99 can do. My forehead is literally a mirror. Let's give MCO Beauty their flowers, okay? Next, we have a contour stick. First of all, perfect shade and a dual-ended brush. Does that sound familiar? Okay, we have two options for blush. We have a rosy pink one that changes with your pH, or we have a liquid blush. Which do you think goes better? I want to try this one. Isn't that the cutest freaking shade? $8, by the way. A little bit of concealer. Oh, it looks so good. Now we're going to top it with my favorite setting spray. Both of these are actually my favorite. This is a great alternative, especially for your wallet. And it looks, smells, and acts the same. Next is this lip treatment in Berry. It smells like vanilla. I just feel like this shade goes really well with the blush. I want to tell you this entire look was done under $75 for like 10 products. Go get them at Target.
Hey guys, here's a story time on how I lost 10,000 followers. So yeah, I don't know if you recognize me. Maybe you had followed me on that account or not, but it's in my bio. Basically, I had a whole nother account that had 10.8 thousand followers and I can't even use it. So TikTok thinks, even though I'm not. Basically what had happened, I had went on a live with my friends and we were just like messing around, and I guess someone reported us, or TikTok did, and banned us for me saying the word feet. So after that, I ended up getting my live revoked, and that is when it just went all downhill from there. So after I had gotten my live revoked, that's when I like had just hit 10,000 followers, and I was a little upset because then TikTok thought I was, so then I couldn't get paid, which, you know, I was a little sad, but it was fine because I could still make content, and that's what I like doing. Like, I'm not in this for money whatsoever. I'm in this because it's fun for me and I get to talk to my now imaginary followers. But then soon after, they thought I was under 16, and so they took away my DMs, and I think that's it. Oh, and they also took away the beauty filter. So after that, I was like really mad, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna do an age appeal. So I went to the TikTok help center. Never go there. They don't do anything for you. And basically I was like, I want to change my freaking birthday, like, y'all got it wrong. I'm older than you think I am. And so I went to like the age appeal, and it said appeal not approved. I didn't even get to submit an appeal. What do you mean appeal not approved? Like, so now there's like literally no way for me to prove my real age. Like, I can show my ID and everything. So for whatever I did next, which I can't even remember, was probably a mistake, because then they thought I was 13 when I'm not. I'm not even close to that. And so they took away, oh, that was too low. They took away people being able to comment on my videos and people being able to repost. So now I have no way to interact with you guys. So now you will be seeing me on this page, because my other one is Brooke_Beth00. This one is just Brooke_Beth. And it's honestly really freaking annoying because I worked for all those followers and like posted a bunch of videos. It took me like quite a few months actually to gain those 10,000 followers. Anyways, yeah, so this is possibly gonna be my new account. If anybody even sees this video, I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, fingers crossed I can get my account back. If anybody has any ideas of what I can do, or if this has happened to them, please tell me.
I just got done with my first day of school, and I'm gonna be giving y'all tips on how to become someone's hallway crush this school year. First thing is smell good. Like, find a good scent that you like and that other people will remember you by. Have you ever smelled someone and then the next time you smell that scent, it reminds you of that person? Or once you smell something that smells so good, you just can't stop thinking about the smell. Second thing is eye contact. Like, a quick smile and some eye contact goes a long way, especially like in the hallway and you see someone, like you see your crush, and then you walk by them, you look them in the eye,
give a little smile, not creepy. Okay, so this next one I actually found out on Lemon 8. It's the red lip theory, and apparently it's just supposed to add to your confidence and make you stand out. And I'm gonna be giving you all a secret on where I found the best hacks and tricks. It's actually Lemon 8. They all actually work, and if you haven't downloaded it yet, y'all, you're seriously missing out. It's full of beauty tips and outfit inspo, which I wish I knew sooner. It's a super positive, uplifting space that'll actually help you with everything. Like, this has every hack you will ever look for in your life. And my last tip is just being yourself. Like, people want someone who's confident in their own skin, and be yourself. Like, people don't want someone who's fake and who's not the real them, because I always learned that the bait that you cast is the fish that you catch. So whatever you put yourself out there as is the people you're going to attract. So if you put out like fake energy, you're going to get fake people in return. Anyway, I wish all of you the best of luck being someone's hallway crush this year, and I hope all of these tips help you, and make sure to go check out Lemonade, because if you haven't already, you're missing out. Okay, that's it. Love you guys. Peace, y'all.
Get ready with me for bed while I tell you probably one of the craziest things that's happened to me. Okay, so backstory, me and my friends, basically we live near the Stranger Things, like where they filmed everything, and we wanted to go visit it because we just watched the show. So basically one of the friends that we went with actually had been here like at least 8 times, so he knew his way around. Okay, so it was me, my boyfriend, my friend, her boyfriend, and her brother. So we get there, and obviously it's really sketchy. It's actually in the process of being like torn down, and there was actually no way to get in anymore. So obviously he didn't really know like a way to get in, because the way that he always had gone in was now shut. So he had the bright idea of getting a fire extinguisher and throwing it through the window. Now, a little backstory, I'm not the type of person to be doing this stuff like at all. I'm a very good kid, but I was in an adventurous mood, I guess. Anyway, so that's how we get in, and as you can probably tell, it was very loud, so I don't know what we were really thinking, but the cops definitely heard it, or somebody definitely heard it, and they ended up calling the cops. But, you know, we didn't know that, so we continued to go on and explore. It was pitch black, so we all had our flashlights on. We were just looking. We actually went on the roof and just sat there for a little bit. It was pretty calm. And my boyfriend actually turns to the side, and he notices a bunch of flashing lights. So if you didn't know, we were at Hawkins Lab, and basically it's a really big like plus-size building, like a plus-size shaped building, and we saw the lights coming from this way, so we all freak out. And basically my sister's brother had never like had this happen. The cops have never came to this specific area, so we were all like freaking out. So the best thing we could really think about doing was to just get out of the building and run. So we actually ended up going back to where we came out of, the broken window, and we decide to straight on run for it. Now the cops, we could hear them. We didn't really know where they were, but we definitely heard them. They were probably above us. So the cops were right here. We were on the basement floor, so we decided to run this way towards the forest. So this was probably not a smart idea, because the cops did end up finding us, and they started to run towards us. Now at this point I was peeing my pants, because this has never happened to me before, but we thought everything was fine because we were actually outrunning them. And we get to a certain point where everybody just stops, and we look down, and there's a 20-foot wall that we have to jump down. Now this is because we are in the woods in the middle of nowhere, but we're actually in somebody's backyard now. So not only are we trespassing, I don't even know, like Hawkins Lab, we're trespassing somebody's backyard now. We do end up jumping down and running to the car, and obviously we outran them, but I 100% don't recommend doing that ever. So anyways, that's all. Bye guys.